You're listening to Diamondback Radio, the Airsoft podcast described by critics as an Airsoft podcast. Powered by Fujin Airsoft, for the players, by the players. Is that a bottle of 2-8s in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me? Diamondback Radio. What is happening, Airsofters? Come on in, sit your ass down, and pay attention to your latest. So, yeah, it's been one of those weeks, really. I'm just trying to figure out things to say and do before I close this year off. This might be the last episode of this year of Diamondback Radio. Do apologise to the two men and a dog that listen to this fucking shit show, but there's going to be a few bits in the works for next year. I'm not going to say too much for fear of having my ideas leaked and used by somebody else. I mean, I don't know who's going to be taking my ideas or even listening to this show to take any ideas, but one of the plans is to take this shit show on the road. So you'll have to just watch this space and see how that pans out. I mean, I've got a few goals for next year. I mean, I'd like to get more listeners. It's just, I don't know, I'm just very shit at promoting myself and, you know, just doing things that other people do, where it's like, always in your face, it's like, listen to my thing, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. And yeah, it's just not really in me to be that annoying. I mean, I can do that on a regular basis, like just do what I normally do. Something is clicking. What's clicking? I think it's shit outside. There's a lot of wind this week. Have you noticed that? Yeah. Anyway, here's some unhinged shit that I had Suno do. It's called I Got My Ball Stuck in the Ceiling Fan Again. Happened to me a few times. If I had a penny for every time I'd done that, I'd have 2 pence, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's weird that's happened twice. Check it out.
Oh baby, I was dancing, spinning round the room. The fan was whirling faster, like a wild monsoon. I took one daring leap, now I'm singing a new tune. I got my balls caught in the ceiling fan again, spinning round like a record. Oh, the pain won't end. I keep on learning lessons, but I never comprehend. I got my balls caught in the ceiling fan again. I told myself be careful, but I love to groove. The fan just keeps on tempting, it's got a killer move. Now I'm howling at the moonlight, stuck in this painful groove. Why do I try? Why do I fly when the ceiling says goodbye? I got my balls caught in the ceiling fan again, spinning round like a record. Oh, the pain won't end. I keep on learning lessons,
The doctor is in. Diamondback Therapy. Alrighty, just kind of bring you guys up to speed with the latest with neurology. So I kind of had to re-record this bit because I went on to a bit of a weird tangent. I kind of blew off the handle a little bit. So this is kind of the more calm. I've had a few days to get my head around this. But yeah, so I had a letter from neurology saying that I have... It's another thing that I can't quite pronounce, but I'm going to try anyway. It's something like unmatched unequivocal bands or something like that. I don't know why, but doctors like things that are hard to pronounce. So I would like to be diagnosed with something that I can pronounce, like just something dead easy, a couple of syllables, that'd be nice. But yeah, so no idea what that means. They've just said, we want to see you in February, Friday the 13th of all days, so that's going to be fun. So I was never really into the supernatural until my dad passed away, so obviously now I'm thinking, oh God, is this going to be my unlucky day or not? So we'll see how that goes, but after a quick Google search, it seems to be a very clear indicator of MS. But it shows up in 95% of MS patients, so there is still that chance that it won't be. And I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to sit down with the neurologist and he's going to say the exact same thing I've just said. And I'll be like, all right, well, could I just get the answers now, please? It's just... Because this is the thing with this year. It's been like a shit show, really. I mean, I've felt like a bit of a freak, bit of a number, not a person. And yeah, I've not really felt normal. I've felt like maybe I can't enjoy myself as much as I used to. I've cut back on a lot of hobbies and everything. I've barely pinned any Warhammer this year. I cut back on the medieval stuff. That was like a big part of my life. And yeah, it's like I've kept up with the airsoft, but even then it's kind of as and when I've been able to. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, like a lot of mixed feelings, and well, not mixed feelings, I suppose, just very like lethargic, or I don't think that's even the right word to use, but it's like apathy. That's the one. We're very apathetic about a lot of stuff, and that could be just because of the way the year's gone, everything else that's happened. Like deaths in the family and that sort of thing. So I don't know. Could all be linked. Could be the meds having a effect. 'Cause obviously with sertraline, obviously it's like that extra boost of serotonin. So I'm meant to be getting the happiness from that. So maybe that's just turning me off a lot of stuff. I have no idea, to be honest, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll definitely update you from February time, see what they say, and with any luck, that should be, if they have found something early, then that's going to be, a bit easier to manage. This is the thing, people always say, oh, well, at least it's not this, and at least it's not that, and it's like, yeah, but it's like, I get it, your heart's in the right place saying that kind of stuff, but to me, it's like saying, well, at least, you just you're just being dramatic, it's like, just get over yourself. That's kind of how it feels to me sometimes, where it's just kind of like palmed off, and it's like, well, you're not dead, are you? And it's like, well, maybe not, but, sometimes I feel like maybe I should have been. I don't know, is that a bit too much? Oh, well, we'll keep it in. So, yeah, that's me at the moment. Just trying to be festive and shit. Anyway, we'll catch you after these quick messages.
Load up and lock in. It's time for Diamondback Radio.
Forgetting something? Don't worry, we've all been there. Everyone forgets something. Your keys, your anniversary, forgetting to pay off that guy who's been blackmailing you. But the only thing worse than all of that is showing up to an airsoft game with low battery. You know that feeling, where you're mid-game and suddenly your AEG just farts out. Don't be that dickhead. Charge your batteries. Hey fellas, what's your favorite podcast?
Diamondback Radio!
You're goddamn right. Diamondback Radio. Okay guys, quick bit of shop talk. I kind of want to just talk about a little bit about what's in my kit bag when it comes to like maintenance tools. I know it's going to be boring as fuck, but I've noticed, like, even in my own squad, where one of the guys is like, crap, have you got like a really, really tiny Allen key? And it's like, well, yeah, like I've got like shit tons, But yeah, I'll normally carry, because obviously I've been looking at like EDC, pocket knives, like proper heritage knives, because I just think they're fucking cool. And yeah, so obviously I carry like my dad's Leatherman, like multi-tool, so that'll do for most jobs. And then I was going through his shed and I found a Taylor's Eyewitness lamb's foot blade, which I think would probably might belong to one of my granddads. I have no idea. But yeah, it's just a really cool like bit of heritage, like a lot of like patina on it. Obviously, it's carbon steel. And yeah, I just think they're really, really cool to have, because I actually used that in a pinch one game where my grip on my AK was loose, so I actually used one of the blades to, like tighten it in. So they do have the uses, and yeah, I just think it's just like a really cool bit of kit to just have on in your kit bag. Oh, there's a fucking big spider there. 2 seconds. Let me just get that real quick. Right, come here, you fucker. Bah! Fuck. It's gone. Shit. I'll be right back. Okay, turns out I missed. I'm usually a crack shot, but for some reason when it comes to spiders and like being quick on the draw, yeah, I've knocked it somewhere, and yeah, I'm trapped. Send help, please. Oh God. I'm not scared of spiders. Like, if I know they're there, I'm fine. It's when I don't know they're there and I see them and I'm like, fuck's sake. So yeah, it's I don't know who's trapped in with who right now, because yeah, there are no survivors when spiders come to my house, or any insect for that matter. But anyway, bit of news on the squad front. Might have a new guy joining us, my mate Mark. I know you're listening, buddy. So yeah, he's like me, a bit of a gun nut, likes to shoot. And he's been wanting to give airsoft a go. So I was hanging out with him the other day, and he was saying, "Oh, look, buddy, like where do I start?" And I was like, "Okay, well, you can start with AEGs. That's a decent one to go with." Because this is the thing, like with the Nerf, I used to sort of like have that like knowledge of, well, this is how you got to do it. But with airsoft, I'm still kind of getting my feet wet. So I don't claim to be like an expert in any field in airsoft. I'll leave that to the other established channels and like peoples that can talk you through this sort of thing. But from my limited knowledge, I said, look, like, maybe just start with that. And I was like, you do have gas blowbacks, because he wants an MP5, and he was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going gas blowback. I was like, are you sure, mate? They're like 500 quid. And he was like, yeah, fuck it, I got savings. I was like, okay, you do you, mate. He also wants a Glock as well. He's a big Glock enthusiast, because we do have like the pellet guns, which we do have to get back out there and start plinking again. So I think with me, anything that fires a projectile, I'm all for it. But yeah, so that's going to be our little project, sort of getting him up to scratch and actually getting out and playing and stuff. Because we've always talked about it, but I think like now we're going to finally do it, and getting a band sorted as well with the same guy. So because like, this is the thing, me and Mark go way back, so we did try and get in a band together. I think I just left the band, or I was doing solo gigs, just open mic night stuff really. And I think it was my cousin who got me on to like this guy, because they worked together at the cinema years ago. And at the time, they were looking for a new singer, or just looking for a singer in general, because they had like a 4-piece band sort of thing. So he was dead set on getting me in it, and for some reason, it just never happened. And I did play a few songs with him before. I did like Johnny Be Good. That was our good one. If I ever get Mark on this, he'll tell you. And yeah, that just got everyone fucking going. And we've kind of come to the point now where like some of these like songs that I've got in the background, like we could do it, like I know is it cheating if you sort of like were upfront about it, sort of saying, look, you know, like, we didn't write it, but we've just kind of, you know, like, recreated what this has come out. And to be fair, if we're not making money off it, then, you know, like, is it really stealing? I don't know. Like, do let me know on that one, because I'd like to hear your thoughts on this whole thing, because I know some people think, oh, the AI is the devil's work, but honest to God, some of these songs are fucking bangers. I mean, I'd sent some of these across to a guy, Nige, who's in this other band, Mark, and like, he's a proper, like, Hartlepool lad, you know, like, just big personality. And he was like, fucking hell, I really hope that you singing that, because that's fucking phenomenal. You know, we've got to do it live. And it's like, yep, that's cool. So we're going to try and record like a 4-track EP, because some of this stuff, it's like, I think the vibe we want to go with, it's like dirty Teesside blues, you know, like music that you can fuck to. I don't know, like, it just really appeals to me, you know, because like, I like that sort of like old school, like AC/DC, sort of like driving rock, like punchy rhythm, you know, like cracking bass, and just like a proper driving rhythm. I mean, I've always been a big like rhythm guitar. I mean, I wanted to be a lead guitarist, but I can't do scales to save my life. You know, I could do a little bit of blues, but that's about it. That's as far as my knowledge extends. But yeah, it's just, I think it's just a really cool avenue to go down. And obviously now I'm in my like kind of, I'm in mid-30s now. Either way, I'm pushing that market, and I want to get back out there. I mean, I've not played live in years, and, you know, I've got that drive, and I think it's going to keep my mind occupied and, you know, like, just get me out there playing again. And yeah, that's kind of one of the big plans for the year ahead. There's a few more in the works, but like I say, like, I feel like if I say it all out loud, then it's going to get like nicked and someone else is going to do it and beat me to it. So fuck you guys not doing it. You'll have to watch this space and find out for yourself, unfortunately. But yeah, trying to think what else I can say before the year closes off. Yeah, just clutching at straws, really. I mean, I do want to do some like live action stuff, you know, do some Instagram reels of, you know, me making more sound effects and jingles and stuff to kind of give you like a bit of a behind the scenes look into what I do. And I want to try and get over to BZ's range. It's just down the corner from me, so, you know, I want to hit the range, get some chrono readings, just do some like live, like, well, not live, but, you know, like filmed like reviews on guns and whatnot. So yeah, that's going to be one of the other plans for the year, as well as taking this on the road. But yeah, I'll tell you more about that as and when we get the ball rolling on that one. It's just trying to get hold of sites and people that want to like implement it. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, we're going to switch over to another bit of music that I've got Suno to like do for us. So because it's Christmas, you know, like, here's a Christmas song, but it's all themed around you, the airsofters yourselves. So main inspiration for this was, do you ever remember that song by Sum 41 and Tenacious D, where it's just an ongoing list of all the outlandish shit that Jack Black wants for Christmas? It's very similar to that, but it's got airsofters in mind. So a lot of the stuff won't make sense because it doesn't need to make sense, because, you know, like, it's airsoft and it's Christmas. So yeah, check it out, see what you think.
Streaming
Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for this year. Just want to say thanks for sticking with me for these 11 episodes. I mean, I've had a lot of fun making these, and I really hope to do more for next year as well. And yeah, I guess all that's needed to say now is just wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happiest of New Year's. And yeah, for now, I'm going to go slip into a festive coma. Maybe stick some mulled wine on the go. I don't know, do all the festive shit you're meant to do this time of year. But at any rate, guys, you all take care of each other, be safe, and I shall see you next year. Tatty byes for now. Thanks for tuning in to Diamondback Radio. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.